and welcome to the What If series. We're gonna sim stuff through NHL 16 and see what would happen according to EA. So today what we're doing is what if Montreal's Carey Price did not get injured. Obviously it would not have traded Dale Weiss and Fleischman probably if they were in contention area. But this is the roster we got. So we got Pacioretty, Plekanec, and Gallagher. Darnay, Galchenyuk, and Lars Eller. De La Rose, Mitchell, and Lesio. Brown, Dano, and Matteau. On D, we got Markov, Subban, Petry, Yemlin, Beaulieu, Gilbert. In front of the net, we got Carey Price and Mike Conner. Scratch, we got Darren Dietz, Ben Scrivens, and Sven Andrighetto. So we're going to go ahead, guys, and sim the full season. I'm not going to, record all of it, so we'll just see you guys at the end of the year to see if the Canadian make Canadian. What's up, guys? And even with Carey Price, according to EA, the Montreal Canadiens don't make the playoffs. I think the reason is their horrible offense. Now, I do know they made some minor trades like Dale Weiss and Thomas Fleischman to Chicago, but they didn't move any major pieces. Their depth looks pretty bad here, but still, that's, most of the Montreal Canadiens' main players on offense are here, and the offense clearly was the problem in Montreal. Pacioretty went down to an 86. Also, he was injured most of the season, I think. He played a total of 29 games, so that definitely had an effect on the sim. But on the D, I think Subban was there around full season, yeah. And so was Markov, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he looks like he was there for the most part of the season, 82 games. Beaulieu, Barberio, and Gilbert. So who's injured? It was Jeff Petry. Jeff Petry got injured also. He did play 78 games, so not a major factor on the injury list. Let's take a look at what Carey Price did. Carey Price played 73 games, got 32 wins, a .921 save percentage, and 2.5 goals against average, which is pretty good. That's a pretty good season. But it wasn't enough to get the Canadiens into the playoffs. I know most of the Canadiens fans' major excuses for not making the playoffs this year was definitely not having Carey Price. But according to NHL, they would not have made it anyway. I don't know how accurate this is because the Montreal did finish pretty near of the playoffs. But on the other side, they did get some pretty good goaltending from their backups. Not close to the level of Carey Price, but it could have been a lot worse. I do think they need to shake up that that top six and maybe add a little depth. All in all, they're not a bad team. Carey Price is clearly their main player, and he did have a major season in this sim. Mike Condon went for 13 games, 4 wins, 9.12 save percentage, and 2 close to 8 goals against average. So obviously Price got a pretty good season. Maybe not as high as his standards are, but the rest of the team was dreadful, and they do miss the playoffs. This comes to me as quite of a surprise. I would say I was expecting Montreal to get in these playoffs.